What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. We're focusing on the Carolina Hurricanes not loaning Noah Hanifin to the U.S. World Junior team, coming out and saying it today that the pride of Norwood, Massachusetts, will be staying with the Canes during the tournament and not be loaned to Team USA. Makes sense. I mean, he's playing between 15 and 20 minutes a night. I mean, the team sucks. My whole argument always was the team's gonna suck with or without him. The attendance is gonna suck with or without him. Might as well let him play and dominate against his own age group. But I'm also a biased American too, so let's take that with a grain of salt. But again, I think from the USA hockey perspective, they weren't expecting him, but it would have been a nice shot in the arm considering their D doesn't match the skill set their forwards have. But if you add him to the mix, it's like, oh, all right, I see you. But again, it's just one of those situations. You can't be mad for anything because the kid's in the NHL and the kid's doing some big time things for the Canes. I'm really playing some big minutes as an 18-year-old. So, and actually I'm gonna write this up on the Insiders in the next week or two. The next great American defenseman label that gets thrown around and mostly by me. And whether or not Hanifin it does fall into that category, but what the down the road upside is gonna be and all that. So that's something to look out for. Not to pump my own tires too much, but. Again, you can't fault Carolina. He's a big part of the team. Why loan him? And I think they had a similar situation 4 years ago with Justin Falk during his rookie year. Falk was up and down in terms of that year. He spent some time in the AHL, but by the end of the year was established in the show as a 19-year-old. And I think they did give him a bit of a look. Actually, he played only 12 games in the AHL that year, so I'll take that for what it's worth. But I think the U.S. definitely could have used him in that tournament. But can't fault the kid for being in the NHL. That's a good problem to have for USA hockey. It's finally kind of like Canada, where all the U.S. best players are in the NHL. Whether it's Jack Eichel or Noah Hanifin or whoever, it's like Dylan Larkin. Like those three guys change everything. But much like Canada, between usually like every year, that's whenever Canada falls short, that's the excuse train, and you always make fun of Canada for it. But now the U.S. is in a similar position, not to the same level, but definitely, the same conversation we had. And it's again, having kids in the NHL at 18 is, oh my God, if we had him available, it's like, yeah, but he's earned the right to play in the best league in the world. So don't fault the system for having him up. But anyway, that's like an episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season and beyond. Later, guys.